Hello guys, hello. Welcome back to episode 2 of our new modded XCOM series. Last time we got Loki really badly hurt. I think he's out for a while. Yeah, Loki's out for 13 days, Vinny's still out for 18 days, Claire's out for 10, Bobbin's out for 7, Goldhawk's out for 8.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Shut up, Central. Don't know what that is. Things falling off the wall. I've tweaked the video settings just a touch. I've also kind of moved some equipment around, so hopefully there's not any kind of hum in the background from the CPU fan. We are researching...
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
So, I'd like another easy mission so we can take out some more rookies. We do have a scientist available to us, which is definitely something we want. We've got an engineer excavating one of the rooms for ourselves.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Cool. Let's fuck him up.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Okay, new facility available, infirmary. That is really important. So we're going to build one of those as soon as we possibly can. So now let's think. The autopsy, excuse me. The autopsy gives us the kind of research path down to the proving grounds, and then the shadow chamber. And the shadow chamber is pretty useful. That would be pretty handy. But to do that, we will have to skulljack, I think. What do we need to skulljack? Do we need to skulljack an officer for that? Maybe. Or is it a codex? Can't remember. Resistance comms is something that is pretty useful. We have to get that started at some point to essentially expand our network, to keep on top of the Advent project, the Avatar project. We've got a little bit of time before we need to do that. And then obviously mag weapons, really useful. But I think for now...
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, Field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Given that we know we've got new enemies in this this game type, I think the shadow chamber, which tells us what enemies are on missions,
From my own experience,
will be super useful. Hang on, let's just go back. Can we build an infirmary yet? No, I've only got 35 supplies. A training center would be useful. You know, because we can pick what skills we want for our new rookies. But honestly, after that, it's not the most useful thing in the world. It just upgrades soldier bonds. I've not found a huge lot of use for those yet. Infirmary, though, that is critical. So that's 115 supplies. So we'll do infirmary, guerrilla tactics school, and then we're probably into resistance comms, things like that. But first off, we need more supplies. 115 supplies. Okay, there's 25. Let's clear another room. So these ones, we get 25 supplies. These ones, 55. 110, 115. That would get us what we need, actually. Takes a bit longer, of course. We do have supply drops coming about at the same time. Okay, good. So we have a scientist that is going to speed up our research.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Man, that guy looks like a homunculus. It's not a good photo. Don't want rookies.
Avenger plotting new course.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Instruct the proving ground.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Okay, improved shotguns is our technology breakthrough. If this is like 5 days, we'll definitely take it. Adding 1 damage to the entire class of weapons is always good. But yeah, 5 days.
I will begin our research immediately.
Particularly as we have a couple of people using shotguns right now. Okay,
You are
Bobbins is
too
recovered.
trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Okay, so this episode is going to be the long introduction to the skirmishers and Reapers.
That was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
If you've got the time, we have a little bit of a situation here that could benefit from your help.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander, so I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy. Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Okay, so after all that exposition, the good news is we know a lot about this mission. It's a very standard mission, so it's a series of 3 missions. The first one is with the Reapers. It's going to have a load of the Lost in it. The second one is meeting the Skirmishers. It's going to have 2 of the Purifiers and a bunch of Lost. And then the third one is where it gets a bit tricky, because that's when the Chosen show up, and that can really fuck us up. So what we want is people who can fight the Lost. I don't know that we need Milo, even though his accuracy is pretty good, because we're not going to come across any robot enemies on this one. Bart might be a good shout. The irony of Shorty Mrs. Hawk having an accuracy of 70 is kind of up there. Bobbins as a marksman might be useful because we can take a pistol as a secondary. I think we'll do that. He's just recovered. And let's get... I don't know that I can risk taking any of the rookies out. But then, if I take all of the experienced guys out, we're not going to have anyone available for the next mission. Okay, we're going to take one experienced person and one rookie on each squad. So, Saucy and Bob is going to be our setup for the Reaper mission. What has Bart got? Bart's got an assault rifle, which is useful, and a sawn off for up close. And stick KP in. This feels so wrong, taking two rookies on this mission. We're gonna take Mrs. Hawk. She's got a shotgun, which isn't something we've got. Yeah, I'd like to take another rookie, but I just can't afford to on this mission. The Chosen are too fucking dangerous.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
And of course, we don't have any kind of equipment we want to give people.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to...
We did give Saucy a bit of a haircut.
Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
Oh, Bob got scars from his last mission because he was
If you
injured.
are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
He got
You
stitches.
are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay, we'll just save here. So what we learnt last time is, you know, if one of our special people dies on this mission, it restarts. So let's get our zoom where it needs to be.
I go where I'm needed.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
On the move. Running.
So the Reapers are super useful. I was gutted when we lost one last
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well
Shut
beyond
up.
what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, Reapers are super useful. Skirmishers, kind of. I'm not that thrilled about.
Not a problem.
And the psionic guys, the Templars, at the maximum level, they are like ridiculously overpowered. It's a pain in the ass to get them up there. All right, come on, Source.
That's how it's
These
done.
creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Promotion for Saucy.
That's right.
Good
Running
shit.
dry on ammo. I'm ready.
And we will just get her moving.
I can cover it.
So I have a very standard way I do this mission. You guys know it by now. We don't need to get into any fights. We didn't even really need to fight with that first group, to be honest.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly. As you order, Commander.
She's gonna leg it and just get into position.
Got it.
Everyone
Moving.
else up the
Moving
up
out.
the stairs. We've got the improved shotguns being researched at the moment. Another really good one is improved pistols. You know, if we can start kind of giving our snipers better secondaries, that's a huge
An
deal.
entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Yep, Saucy is busy doing that.
Got it covered. Already there.
And then we just check which side the ladder's on and we move her.
I must move quickly.
So we block their path up, so those guys can
Extraction
do whatever
point
they
is
want.
close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do
Come on.
not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
And Source.
Double time.
I'm just going to start laying into these guys with her. Pop.
Return to your gods. They found
Don't
us.
care that we're revealed.
For the Reapers! Who can give me a resupply?
Bang.
No compromises. I am out of ammo.
Yep.
Re-up and
Reload.
reload.
Okay, good shit.
The only fate possible for aliens.
a group below us. So the AI just gets completely fucked when they can't come up the closest set of stairs.
If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
She can reach. Bob can reach. Okay, fine. Here we go.
Good to go.
Just gonna trigger some enemies here.
It's not too far.
3.
Got it covered.
Okay, nice and easy. The difficulty spike in this series of 3 missions is kind of crazy. This first one
proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
The second one, you can get overwhelmed quite quickly. And then the third one with the Chosen, it's just a bitch.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Voxtola. 410. They were sent here to hunt, to purge the Drop 10, the Lost.
Make that last.
Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
So again, this is the mission we lost Mox on last time. So let's try not to do that. Apologies for the kind of slight coughing and throat clearing. Still getting over a cold. I think we're probably good just to kind of wander up here, to be honest, for this first one.
Already there. Digging in.
Now, I have to remember, do not melee the purifiers. That's what killed Saucy last time. They have an irritating habit of exploding. And they also have a new habit of throwing fucking fireballs.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Tactical movement.
Okay. Come on, critical. So, what I think I'm going to do is see if I can land a shot with Bart. I want to be far enough away that he can't fucking throw a grenade at me, though.
I guess that'll be okay.
Come on, Bart.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
And what we're going to do...
Heading
So,
out.
Lauren over here in Overwatch, I think.
Scanning. All set.
On site.
Oh, there's a miss.
Adjusting sights.
Don't throw a grenade. Okay, good shit. We have another critical shot for Bart here. Oh, nice, Bart.
That's it.
Good
The
shooting.
patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain.
Let's take a
We
second
must
to
push
reload.
forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
Shut up, Sentry. You're not running this thing. I am.
Back in.
Right. So... I'm gonna go... Right, the safe way of doing it is we sit up here until our secondary point is picked. The more ballsy way is you just make a run straight forward. We're going to play it the safe way just because
What's over there?
we really can't afford to have people injured in this this playthrough. It's not until we've got that infirmary up and running.
Moving to position.
So we've just got to be a little careful here
Affirmative.
not to
Covering now.
trigger anything just yet.
Moving there. I
In cover.
stand ready.
Okay. So what we'll do is move Bart up.
Already there.
This will probably trigger the cutscene. Nope. Good.
Got it covered.
There we go.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost.
Okay.
Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
I go.
Okay, I'll go.
Don't want to put Lauren in
Maintaining
Overwatch
position.
just yet, because she'll start blasting away at fucking anything she can see
Utilizing
at long
hook.
range. Okay, we are
Holding position.
we're pretty good.
In position.
We'll let them get closer on this turn, then we'll open fire. Didn't think they could get up there.
The
That's
shockwave
interesting.
of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Target eliminated.
How did you climb up there? I've not seen them do that before.
We triumph.
Nope, but I have a shot down.
As you order. For the fallen.
Yoink.
We deny our creators.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Okay, there is one directly below him as well.
It's killing time.
Keep
I'm on it.
Bart nicely loaded.
Let's do this. On Overwatch.
There we go.
Check it before you get too close.
Couple people coming in from the back. Oh, hello, Lauren. Nice.
Hostile target
That
down.
whole area's hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Yeah, they've definitely changed the abilities of the Lost, because it used to be that they could not climb up this unless they were coming up stairs. Makes this a little tougher, a little less cheesy. We're still okay, I think.
I definitely got that one.
But it's worth thinking about moving sooner rather than later.
I got it, right? Running dry on ammo! Check it before you get too close. I'm out of firepower over here. Ready to rock.
90, we'll take it.
That's it!
Okay, Bart doing some good work. What I do want to be careful of is that sometimes one of them, kind of one or two of them,
On your
in
order.
this container. There we go.
Target neutralized. I'm on it.
We're just
A
going to leg it.
confident approach.
I'm trusting you here.
These guys
Readings are
coming in
all
from
over
this
the
right
place.
side.
The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute. Covering distance.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here comes a swarm, but I think we're going to get out. So we timed that nicely, we don't need to deal with these guys.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Okay, I am going to
I'm
just
ready.
make sure everyone's got full ammo before we start
Let's
the next
rock!
mission.
I will go.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest
Okay,
stop,
that
but
was
I
nice
have
and
to
straightforward.
believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
And this is where it gets tough.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder
I hate the
Cracksod.
voice acting of the Reaper.
Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of freed Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Okay. So, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We know that she's going to be weak to the Reaper, so if it's all possible, what we're going to try and do is get the Reaper in a position to pitch Claymore at her.
I'm on the move.
I want Bob somewhere where he can take a shot on his next turn. Probably up here.
Double time!
The thing is, Overwatch doesn't help us at all, because this one is always immune to
My natural habitat.
to Overwatch.
No need to ask twice.
I'm on it.
So,
Come get some.
Advancing quickly.
I'll watch closely.
figure out where she goes after this turn. Immune to melee, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Explosions and Reapers, okay.
And I will end this quickly. With each breath, I draw closer.
Right. Right. What we need to do is try and find this chick.
Utilizing hook.
Go
I
on, Mox.
go as ordered.
Where is she? There she is. Hey, bitch. She doesn't get a go if I shoot her, does she? Or does she? She might do. I honestly can't remember. So what I'm going to do... Let's try and get close enough to...
I am trusting you.
Put a claymore at her feet. put it right
Delicate
there.
placement.
And then Robbins. But we can probably hit each other with this one, to be honest. Beep boop.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Okay. You know what? I've never done it this way. Why don't we go up here? See what happens.
Double time.
But I think we played that pretty well.
10-4.
No need to ask twice.
I'm reasonably happy with how that went.
A 10 batal.
We can no longer hide.
Okay.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
85.
Only the best.
Okay. I'm trying to spread this out a little bit. Oh, bar.
I'll get him next time.
That was disappointing. Source. Are you fucking serious? I really kind of didn't want to use Lauren here. How much damage does this do? It does 2. It's not enough. Thought she'd miss them.
Hostile target down. Hostile
The bad
terminated.
news about this one is she has to reload one shell at a time. Are you? What
Target
the
still
fuck?
up.
How is it possible that 3 people that close to a fucking thing still can't hit it? Jesus Christ! Right. Well, this has just become trickier.
Accept your fate.
Fucking Dodge Master zombie over
Their
there.
journey ends here. Watch order confirmed. My failure is my own.
Why did I choose to do this a different way to the way I usually do?
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the Lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
I will reposition.
What's that darkest dungeon quote? Overconfidence, something, something, something.
What's over there?
Someone.
Stepping off!
Okay, I'm just trying to judge this.
I
How
will
far I
move.
can go so I'm not about to get murdered.
I will not waver.
260. Come on, Bob. Thank you.
Did you see that one?
Okay. This
You know
Bob
that
can
was
hit
good.
things apparently.
Go, go, go!
Everyone
thing.
over this way.
I am trusting you.
I'm trusting you here.
Digging in.
And what we'll do once we're holding the top of the stairs is that gives us a couple of turns to reload.
Interference. I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Moving to
Here.
position.
And to
Ready
reload.
to rock.
Mox, up you come.
Yes, Commander.
Bob.
Whatever you say.
Source. Dragonova is going to need to get up there, and we don't have room, do we?
No problem, boss.
Source.
Heading out.
It's not too
Dragonova.
far.
Got it.
But, okay. Hold the high ground. People who have turns left can reload.
We're green to go.
In position.
The problem with this approach is we might end up with a whole bunch of swarms at the same time, so rather than taking care of them one at a time. Which could be fairly amusing. Oh, there's someone up here. Hello.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Can people get in if Bob's standing there? I don't think they can. So what I'm going to do is move Bob,
I can handle that.
shoot him, hopefully kill it. Nope. Source. I think over here, please.
On my way.
Let's just check what we can see out here.
Come and get some.
Dragonova. May as well take the 100%
Your friends
kills
will
while
join
we
you.
can.
Must keep me resupplied.
Yeah.
Give me time to reload.
90% for Bart. You can do this. I believe in you. Thank you.
Check it before you get too close. Ready to rock.
Bang.
X-ray neutralized. Toss me some ammo.
Another bang. And then
Target
she's going to
neutralized.
reload a
Out of
couple
range.
times. Did I press... I pressed hunker down instead of reload, didn't I? That was unfortunate.
As you command.
Oh, there's still somebody here, isn't there? Huh. Forgot to take care of this dasher. Bob might be, There isn't a lot I can do about it.
I stand ready.
Watching comes naturally.
Yeah, Bob might be getting a beating here. That's my bad. I'll take that one.
That's it.
Shoot that. Although to be fair, Bob, if you killed it at point blank range, we wouldn't be in this situation. Whoa, don't know what's going on there.
I'm hit.
That's okay, just took his shield down. We're fine.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere Lost for that to happen.
So... Where... I don't know if I can get out here, can I? I don't think so. Just trying to figure out... Yeah, okay, we can get out this way and then make it all the way in one.
I will go. I am watching.
Bob, I'm going there and then reload. Source, I'm okay with.
Scanning.
Another shot for Bart.
Enemy is still up.
Fortunate.
We're green to go.
Let's just reload again.
Let's do this.
Let's rock.
And then we'll have
Covering ground.
Bart and Lauren covering our ass.
Holding position.
Okay. I've potentially made this a bit more complicated than it is.
I have failed.
He's only got one arm. Oh, 2 arms.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
We deny our creators. I must have ammunition.
You gonna reload for me? Reload your primary weapon, yeah, try it.
Reloading.
That was weird. Okay. Bob. Out here.
Good to go.
And stop them doing that again, please.
Not a problem.
Moving out.
On
Time
it.
to run.
Got it.
As you order.
So we're gonna have to
Got it covered.
hold here for one more turn, get everyone
My turn on watch.
in a position right at the edge, and then we're gonna leg it.
That's how it's done.
There are a fair few of them, eh? Doesn't bother me them going up there. So the question is going to be, how far can
The sheer
Bart make it?
magnitude of the biomass converging upon this position is staggering.
One space
If
away.
our team does not evacuate now,
Trust me, Doctor. They know. I'm all over it.
Everyone else can get out this turn, I think, Bob. Yes. So
Heading out.
we'll
As you order, Commander.
move to the
On the
windows.
move.
I go.
On Overwatch.
We may as well blast some of these stuff if we can.
By the numbers. Going to need to reload soon. What did you expect?
'Cause I don't
I need
think they
ammo.
can get to us.
Ready to go.
100%. The nice thing about doing this is it
Death
just
to
makes
the
the aliens
invaders.
turn a lot quicker.
Good riddance. Do we have ammunition available? Volk says hello. I am out of rounds. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Target eliminated. Running dry.
Okay.
Hostile
Probably put a
target
Scottish
down.
flag
No
on Lauren.
Back in.
I await their approach.
Oh, and here comes another swarm.
I will not fail you again.
That would have been a nice shot as he went past
Still
them.
moving.
Oh, he's coming behind us. Fucking hell, he covered some distance. Not enough, but, you know. Okay, time to leave.
A
One.
confident approach.
I'm
Two.
all over it.
Three.
Stepping off.
I can cover it.
Running.
I'm all over it.
See ya.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
Okay, I think that might be the first mission in, like, a while that's actually gone well. Not just okay.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Okay, remote start, absolutely. Such a good ability. Okay, Lauren gets a promotion. Up to Squaddy. So we have Sniper Proficiency. Medium boost to aim when using snipers, but decreases when not using one. So if we want to make her a sniper, I don't really see the point of that because we just lose any use of this ability. disarming strike, a knife strike that disables the enemy's weapon, forcing the enemy to spend an action to ready it. I'm not sure I get the point of that, because you run up to an enemy, they finish their turn, you run up to an enemy, you slash in, they still have 2 turns, so they ready it and then they shoot you in the face because you're standing next to them. I'm not convinced by that. Drive out, strike an enemy with the butt, dealing a little damage but knocking it back out of cover. I kind of don't like any of those. I think maybe we do make her a sniper. I don't know, I'm not going to press anything for Lauren just yet. I need to think about that one. But 2 extra ammo for sawn off. That's really good because the sawn off is brutal. Standard shots at an enemy with Bart's primary weapon modifies the target's aim by -10. That's not the end of the world. That's pretty good. So you don't even need to hit them. So that's quite good. Gives a 15% chance to take a free reaction shot at newly revealed enemies when not concealed. Yeah, that's okay. When you get a kill, you and nearby friendly units get a 10 crit chance and 3 mobilities till the end of your turn. I'm going to take the pump action just because the ability to essentially one-shot anything early on is pretty handy. Bobbins. Aim is pretty good. Face off is really good. Interrupt, yeah, it's... And then assassinate. Your attacks from concealment are critical hits. That's pretty fucking cool. Really expensive. But we will be taking face off because that is very useful against the Lost later on. I'd just like to point out this guitar solo that's going on in the background. And then Saucy is a grenadier. Okay, he's picking up where Loki left off.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Okay, we got a scientist, which is
Mental
great.
fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
And Bob is being a pussy. Oh, I need some sleep.
To gain the upper hand on my siblings, I must use whatever means necessary to gather fresh information.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Okay, that was a long one. This second set of missions is always kind of a long video.
We've been picking up
Thank
some
you for
weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
Fuck off! Thank you for watching. Glad you're sticking with it. Come back next time, and we're going to try and get this infirmary built as soon as possible. Okay, I'll see you there.